Go. Let's go.
Hello, everybody. It's Quan here, and I'm back with another video once again. And with all the talk of first party and all the talk of indie developers, it got me to thinking. Okay, whatever happened to the B team slash second string developers, as people might want to refer to them as, the lesser known studios, the ones that have usually their titles published by a bigger company at times, or other times, their games fall under the radar. All right, is there one in your mind that you think you would love to come out and develop another game? One of your favorite games, perhaps. And there's one developer that I'm going to focus on, okay? And it's out of Tokyo, and you guys might be familiar with it. It's Game Arts. You don't hear too much about them, you know, as much as I would like. I mean, I remember back in the day playing on the color computer games like Thexter, okay, and Sophie, and stuff like that from way back. These guys been around for a long time, and it seems like they don't get the due that they deserve, and a lot of their games don't get put out like they should. I mean, we were talking, my buddies and I, from the Gamers at Large podcast, we're talking, and in the episode, Game Arts came up in the form of talking about Grandia. I mean, the last time we seen a Grandia was when the story was developed by Square Enix, and I'll put it this way, never happened. But still, I would love to see Grandia make a triumphant return. And what about Lunar, Silver Star? I mean, I can name other stuff. Sylphid, of course. Dexter, that's another one. You know, I just don't get it. Why they don't sit here and give it a shot? I mean, and Nintendo, you should be looking out for these guys, especially. I mean, they did have a hand in Brawl. You know what I'm saying? They were part of the Sora. I mean, I don't understand why you guys don't give them a shot to sit up here and pull out the stops and bring something to you, unless you guys do have something going on and got it kept under wraps. But hey, that's just me hoping. But hey, any of the big three out there, be it Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo, please do me a favor. Start giving some of these smaller publishers a bigger shot when it comes to making games, because there are a lot of franchises. There are a lot of titles that get basically buried under piles of the same old things over and over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fine, people are always going to expect every single year a release of another Madden, another 2K, and yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't get excited for sports games because I believe in my heart of hearts stat changes and team changes and stadium changes and things of the like should be DLC if the engine is solid. Going every year with a new iteration makes no sense to me, but that's a story for another day. The thing is, there are developers like Game Arts. You got Team Bondi, still, despite being dissolved, quote unquote, they're still making Horror of the Orient. After making L.A. Noir, and L.A. Noir was one of my favorite games. It was a little bit overhyped, yeah, but still, it was a good game by a smaller studio. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice to see, more of these smaller developers get a little bit of the limelight. So, my question to all of you guys is this: what smaller developer would you like to see that's not a second party studio of one of the big three, and that is not a indie? You know what I'm saying? As far as in the conventional sense of the word, you know what I'm saying? In other words, they can't be a notch, and at the same time, they cannot be a monolith soft. Just somewhere in between, somewhere, the smaller ones that are out there, that work under the woodwork, that get the stuff published by other companies that you would like to see again with their titles make it into this coming generation. All right, I already named some of mine already, and that's what's popping to me. I would like to see something different, shaking up, a sense of nostalgia come back. You know what I'm saying? We get that enough from Mario and whatever, on the Nintendo side. But I mean, where's the Crash Bandicoots? Where is Banjo Kazooie? Where's Come on now, y'all. You guys got stuff that you could tap into in second party. True, granted, but you know what? If you can't handle it, or for some reason you don't have the time for it, let these second so-called stringers, as far as publishers go, I mean, not publishers, but the developers go, get a hand at some of your IPs then if you don't want to bring some of their IPs over. Anything. Just to sit up here and allow, a shake up a little bit because, quite honestly, seeing the same games released every year gets a little bit old. And the irony is, old games that have been forgotten can be brought back as it's new to this generation of gamers. And as well as, hit the nostalgia chord for some of us. You know? Anyhow, just let me know what you think. Like, dislike, comment or not. Do what you will. Just keep the drama out of here. And, as I always say, whatever's clever.